the big story overnight. Let's talk about the passing of ANC struggle veteran Aziz Pahad. Let's talk about him passing away at the age of 82, surrounded by his family in Johannesburg. Pahad was Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs from 1994 to 2008. In a tribute, the ANC has reacted. Let's talk about that for a second. I'm joined by the ANC spokesperson, Mahlengi Bhengu-Motsiri. Mahlengi, good morning to you. Your reaction to the passing of a legendary struggle stalwart.
Good morning, Gareth. Thank you for having us. It's just been a very bad end to an evening last night, and also waking up to process the reality of Comrade Aziz's passing. Here we are talking about, and I think this is something I was saying earlier, that we're talking about a great patriot, very committed to the story of South Africa, very committed to a non-racial South Africa. Some of those people were the pioneers of the idea of non-racialism, people living together side by side, and that South Africa belongs to all who live in it, black or white, black and white. And so that is, for us, one of the big things we would remember him about.
I think not many people know
apart from
after
the
Rivonia trial, mid-60s, he actually established, and I think there's some critique that it wasn't done as well as he would like, but he actually established an anti-apartheid movement over in Europe as well. I think that's a part of the history that not many people will know.
Absolutely. And I think as part of memorializing Comrade Aziz, a lot is going to come out. And I think one of the things that the ANC is committed to doing is to make sure that there is no erasure from the annals of history of contributions of people to the liberation heritage. So this is going to be one of those things that we're going to be focusing on. Aziz Pahad was a strategist of note, was a mobilizer of note right from his youth. Born in Switzerland, in the now northwest, all the way to being banished and finding a home in the UK and mobilizing against apartheid, becoming also one of the longest-serving deputy ministers in what was then known as Foreign Affairs, now called DECO, International Relations Department, known as a strategist of note and a fine diplomat. There wasn't a single head of mission from any part of the world that didn't want to converse with him about strategy around international relations and relations between whatever country with South Africa, and just a global and smart perspective around that. So he was quite a fine thinker and was a fine diplomat. But overall, just a wonderful spirit. Everyone will tell you that. Light individual, the light in the room, And so we are really saddened, the ANC, and we saddened more importantly for the family, especially this coming hot on the heels of the passing of Comrade Pahad, his brother. It is not an easy moment, and we will just await further details from the family, which we will communicate accordingly.
I just want to ask you, as I say goodbye, what is the ANC's view on the type of funeral, the level of funeral that he should be awarded from government?
Well, we leave that to the president because, as you know, that's the president's prerogative. But we do believe that this is a stalwart who's earned his stripes, but the president will make the necessary determination.
We'll leave it there for the moment. ANC spokesperson Mahlengi Bhengu-Motsiri.